Everybody got our bird here. We're here with another one of the worst movies on YouTube. And the sign is falling off the wall.
Yeah.
So, who knows, sometime in the near future, the sign might not be there for a little bit.
Flop forward onto the back of your head.
Yeah, so, but whatever. Moving on from that. Dude, this fucking mess of a movie messed my mind up.
And that's what God damn it.
Wings Hauser. Because this is The Art of Dying.
Yeah.
A
The
movie.
Art of Dying.
My soul.
Your soul and, you know, any type of acting ability went to die in this film.
But anyway, it is directed by and starring Wings motherfucking Hauser.
It's basically a vanity project.
Man, this is a bizarre fucking movie, dude. I mean, it's just bizarre. So instead of just rambling on about whatever throughout, we'll just start with how it fucking starts, right? It starts off with the streets of LA with like jazzy saxophone music.
Dude, and you might as well get used to that jazzy saxophone. If you don't like jazzy saxophone music, you might want to turn away.
Well, I mean,
it's all the way through
the music is fucking insane. I mean, we're not going to point out points in it most of the time, but it's just, it's inconsistent, it's constant. I mean, there's a lot of
Oh my god.
and I'm expecting some burlesque dancer to come out and be like, bah, bah,
dude, that's
bah,
that thing
bah,
that went throughout
the whole fucking
and it was
movie.
louder than any dialogue you're ever gonna hear in this film. Like, you're gonna hear that more than anything else. You know, that's gonna stay with you. That and the that fucking trumpet with the thing.
Oh, it even has like one scene there's harp music in it for no fucking reason.
The music, whoever, like, they didn't even, like, they went to this, whoever this person was, and they were like, hey, can you make music for a movie? He said, sure can. They're like, here you go. Make it for Wings Hauser's movie. He's like, do I get to get any visuals, or am I just making music? Nah, just make music.
We'll put it in there.
Ring, ring. You know, whatever.
So anyway, it starts off with Wings Hauser
Wings.
and his partner, the Kmart Martha
Extra
Warfield.
crispy.
And yeah,
He looks extra crispy in this one. For whatever reason, like, his face looks like it's pulled taut. You know, like he's trying to push the top of his skull out of his skin.
so instead of responding to the call they're called to, they get a hot dog first.
Yeah, let me have a dog with some mustard and relish.
What are you doing? We got a call.
What am I doing? I'm getting a hot dog. What's about you? Always saying, what are you doing, okay? Every time I want to take a leak, you say, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Right, and you know, and there's a lot of sexual innuendo going on.
They talk about pussy.
Hey, you've been sleeping alone too long. Now what you need is some serious trim.
Trim?
Yeah, baby, some wraparound, hold on tight, squeeze it real right. Low down, juicy trim.
You're coming on to me. You want me, don't you?
No.
No, I know you want me. You do, I know
Look,
it.
man, I haven't had a white boy since the high school football team.
The whole football team?
The whole team.
Fuck this asshole.
Yeah.
And then we cut to this fucking domestic fight.
I'm leaving, Vic. I've had it with you. I ain't staying here. Do you hear me?
Yeah, I heard you. And so the whole rest of the fucking building. You whore!
Whore? Now I'm a whore? God damn it! I don't have to listen to that kind of shit from you, you stupid junkie!
Junkie!
This shit!
Where this dude and his woman are fucking fighting all hardcore.
And this dude, of course. And there's there's all kinds of, like, hey, it's that guy in there. There's all kinds of that guy in there, you know.
And then the chick pulls out a knife and there's more fight.
You cut me? Are you gonna cut me? Go ahead, try and cut me! Try and cut me! Try and cut me!
Right.
And
It's
then
getting pretty violent.
And then we cut to Wings and Kmart Marsha Warfield walking through the fucking lobby, and she's talking about when she gets fucked.
Now listen to me, child. When I lay down and open up my legs, I want a man, not some tight-ass old white boy who's gonna be on you and then in and out the door before you get your panties down good.
Your mother know you talk like this?
Like what?
And you're like, Jesus Christ. Like, you know, look, I'd be like, look, you know, I know we're partners and all, but we really don't need to get that close about it. I don't need to know all that.
So blah blah fucking blah.
Thanks.
Wings and
Even
Marsha
Riggs and Murtaugh had some distance.
knock on the door and interrupt the fight.
See what you did?
Yeah, he was like, damn it, see what you did? You got the cops here. I'm like, it's not like your loud ass fucking fight wasn't attracting attention.
What the fuck, man?
You wanna stand back? No, stand back. You alright, ma'am? What are you doing? You beating up on your woman here?
Hey, she's got a knife, man. She's trying to kill me.
You wanna press charges?
Hey, she don't want to press nothing.
Yes, I do, you son of a bitch. I want to press you all the way to prison.
Yeah, why you not?
And then, you know, the dude and Wings, they fight for a while with, like, you know, wonderful jazz music over top.
I love Wings, you know, his acting, the way he delivers lines and shit. This is how he does it. He, like, somebody ponders a question to him or says something to him, Wings just repeats it back 3 or 4 or 5 times.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I want you out of this room. He's like, oh, you want me out of this room? You want me out of this room right now? Oh, you want me out of this room? You want me out of this room right now? He's like, yeah.
So Wings is getting his fucking ass kicked when Marsha grabs dude by the cock.
Yeah, dude.
So his woman comes over and stabs her in the fucking back. Okay.
So this is getting good now.
Because Wings fucking grabs her, the stabby woman,
Right.
and throws her out the fucking window.
He fucking Steven Seagal, and I don't mean to like give Steve credit, but Steve used to throw people through some shit, and he fucking threw her out the window.
And then we get some cop banter about him throwing her out the window.
And she went all the way down.
Jesus, Jack, you threw her out the fucking window.
What the hell was I supposed to do?
Restrain and subdue.
Well, from this point of view, she looks pretty damn subdued, huh?
So, we cut from that to this dude in an audition, which are basically doing Deer Hunter, you know, the Russian roulette scene.
You wanna play? You wanna play, you smelly fucks? Okay, let's play. You and me, let's play.
Bobby, it's about the fear. Play the fear. You're about to pick up a gun, put it to your head, and pull the trigger.
And
That guy had kind of like a young Bobby De Niro look away a little bit.
so this scene goes on forever with, like, you know, the director and whatever else, and it doesn't fucking matter because dude ends up shooting himself.
You wanna play? All right, we got ourselves a game, man. Let's play. You and me, let's play this fucking thing. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's play. Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you, son of a bitch! Fuck you! Fuck you! Come on! Come on!
Yes.
Do it! Yes! Pull it! Pull the trigger! Do it!
And the director all fucking films him and
And again, and this scene went on for how long, Terry? And I'm sorry.
I did say I wanted to give Terry a break, but I said he might end up coming back because of this, and he does.
He had to come back a couple times for this. So.
Okay, so we cut from that dude dying to Latin Johnny's reaction to dude dying, or is he outside? Because
we couldn't tell at first.
Here.
That's the way it should have been shot originally.
Christmas, Hollywood, presents. Come on.
Because he went, oh, good.
And then he talks about Christmas presents and whatever. Because this is a Christmas.
And he repeats things that makes my brain ooze out my head.
But he's outside talking to this chick.
And dude, like the way he says that shit.
And then they end up at this restaurant and they're talking about lines and running lines for a fucking movie.
If I had known he was married with 2 kids, I would have... No. Can I start over? If I had known he was married with 2 kids, I would have never gone out with him. Never! You just got to believe me.
3 kids.
3!
I'm pregnant.
Does he know?
Wow. W-O-W. You blew me away! I mean, when you said, does he know? You had me believing that you really wanted to know, so I wanted to know. Do you know what I mean?
It's a real good movie script.
Yeah. If the director doesn't fuck it up, we could do some real numbers at the box office. Now. Tomorrow, you meet the director. But, honey, I want you to dress the part.
Mr. Jerry, that's
Honey,
an awful...
call me Latin Jerry.
Latin Jerry. It's an awful lot of money.
Honey, I want you to get the best. I want you to go to Trashy Lingerie on La Cienega, and you just get the sexiest negligee you can find.
Were they talking about?
Dude, he's fucking awfully great.
A lot of people in this are awfully good.
And then Wiggs Hauser comes up and fucking breaks this up.
What about me? You gonna put me in your film, huh?
Oh shit, it's Dick fucking Tracy.
Dick Tracy, yeah. I bet you'd love some Dick Tracy, wouldn't you, huh? What are you doing? You having some soup?
And by throwing soup at him. The only way Wiggs Hauser can do it. Wiggs Hauser doesn't just politely come up and say, hey, excuse me. No, Wiggs will throw soup on you and push you out of the way.
So, Latin Johnny leaves.
I'm gonna fucking kill you. Promise. Look for it.
Get away from me. Now.
Fuck you!
God forbid if you're standing at a urinal and Wiggs Hauser
Yeah.
needs to use it. Hey, buddy, he pushes your shoulder, your fucking dick smacks into the bowl. Bing! You're like, ow! You know, he fucking throws you out of the way. Yeah, dude, just starts pissing on you because you were standing there. That's how Wiggs does it.
But anyway, Wing sits down and he tells the chick about Latin Johnny being a pimp and a pornographer.
You know who that is?
His name's Latin Jerry. He wants to represent me.
Sweetheart, that's scum. He's a pimp. You know what a pimp is? A pornographer? They take innocent little people like you and turn you into granite in this town.
But he said...
This town's based on he said.
I'd be like, well, you're a fucking psychopath who just comes up and dumps soup on people. It pushes people, punches cops in courtrooms. You know? I know that's not this, but I'm telling you. That character is just how Wiggs
Well,
Hauser
dude, this is the origins of Huck.
I'm just
I'm
kidding.
telling you, man.
This is
Because
how Wiggs Hauser is.
Maybe. But whatever, right? So he tells the girl to go home and gives her his card.
Oh, shit. Yeah, right.
Look, do me a favor, your parents a favor, yourself a favor. Get the hell out of here, all right? Go home to your little town, marry the boy next door, have babies before you become another hooker in a body bag, all right? Just get the hell out of here. Right. you need me, you call, all right?
And then we cut to a phone sex place.
When I found out it was my sister's husband, it just turned me on more. The closer he got, the hotter I got. I knew it was wrong, but...
And we have this dude doing his phone sex performance.
And he was just about there.
Big, it's black, it's mine, and now it's yours, it's inside you. Yeah, touch it, yeah, oh, yeah, baby, yeah, oh, over, under, around you, inside you.
And then the dude cut him off and he freaked out.
Well, here, there's that.
Baby, I'm your blood, I'm your... Hello? Hello? You cut me off? You cut off the 60-minute man? Hey, take the boat back to Bangladesh, buddy! Fuck you!
Excuse me?
Fuck you!
There's a lot of swearing in this in the first
Yeah.
few momentes. You know, like as soon as the movie starts, there's like a smorgasbord of fucking swear words. You're like, Jesus Christ!
So
Was
Wings
it going for a record?
busts into the phone sex place.
What the hell's going on in here? Can I help you?
Yes, ma'am. I was thinking maybe you guys could talk dirty to me.
You want me to talk dirty to you?
Yeah.
That's what you want. Well, how about this? Get the fuck out of here, cop. Is that dirty enough for you? We're legal here.
You're legal here?
Yeah.
What about back there? Huh?
I said you can't go back there.
No?
Hey, you got a search warrant? Hey, asshole! Call my attorney now.
Goes into like the back and sees all of these crazy sex rooms, like 2 girls and a dog, some dude and like foreign dude in a fucking diaper.
Me and you both looked at each other. We saw the dog like, what's going on in here?
And then he goes and busts up this like S&M whipping of this girl.
Hey, what are you doing here?
You like this stuff? Huh? That's for you?
Hey, my tongue's
Get the fuck out of here. Get out of here.
What was her name? I don't know. No, Janet.
Damn it, Janet.
He says,
He's like,
damn it, Janet, I love you.
Damn it, Janet, I love you.
Getting whipped in the bum.
So yeah,
Nah.
Okay, so blah blah fucking blah. Wings is taking Janet to the bus station or something, and they're talking about how LA used to be good and all that jazz.
Yeah, I grew up in these streets. Hollywood. It was a lot different back then.
What was it like?
Safe, clean. Hell, it was even glamorous. I actually saw Roy Rogers and Dale Evans riding their horses right down the street.
Yeah.
There really was jazz, too.
There a lot of jazz. While driving fucking 15 miles an hour.
Yeah.
So by the time they got to the bus station, the movie would have been over.
So he sends her off. Well, okay. First, they're outside the bus station. He asked for one of her, like, portfolio pictures. What are those things called? Headshots.
Headshots.
So what's in the envelope?
My tens,
You what?
my photos.
Yeah. Can I see one? That's beautiful.
And then asked her to autograph it.
Can I have an autograph, ma'am?
Sure can.
This whole conversation's creepy.
Yeah, it's a
You know,
because
it
she's
doesn't
supposedly
seem-
16.
Right. She's not. But, like, she's older than that. But no, but, like,
Obviously.
fucking... He's helping her, but at the same time leering at her all creepy, like... It just doesn't... Yeah.
Because in this, Wings is an inept cop with a heart of gold.
A hard-on.
So he sends her off,
All
and
he does is want to fuck.
and he's super proud of himself.
Go home.
Bye.
Done good, Jack. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. Good thing.
All the dude does is have sex.
Okay, speaking of sex, well, speaking of sex coming up and pretty soon, he goes home, and there's a chick waiting for him with a gun.
Don't move. And don't make a sound.
All right. Just relax. Tell me what you want.
I got the gun. I asked the questions.
Well, you do have a gun, don't you?
Yeah, and she was like, "You son of a bitch," and you're like, "Uh-oh, he's in trouble."
Well, we were like, is this some kind of weird foreplay thing? But then she goes into a whole backstory about Johnny O.
Johnny O.
Johnny who?
Come on, Jack. You remember? Johnny O. You put him away 16 months ago. Guess what? He hung himself last night in San Quentin. He was my baby brother, you son of a bitch.
All right, lady, look, I'm sorry about your brother. But I had a long night, and I got the shit kicked out of me. So you want to do me a favor? You just pull the trigger, all right? Come on, lady, put me on my misery. Pull the goddamn trigger.
Right, she's going to a backstory, so you're like, okay, you can't be. She's got to be like a...
No!
No!
That, because,
all of a sudden...
Yeah, it turns this is foreplay for them.
I think that's my shirt, isn't it?
Uh-huh. You want it back?
Right now, yeah. Now. Excuse me. I think that's my bra, too, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
You want it?
Uh-huh. Hmm. She's back.
And it cuts from their weird role-playing foreplay to them in the fucking kitchen. And they're having kitchen sex, because...
What are you doing with your hands?
Because I'm starting to be grossed out. Because it's so, like, they're having kitchen sex.
You're like Ricky Bob.
On the counter.
With my hand.
On the counter, where you were talking about making sandwiches and stuff. This is where he normally makes sandwiches.
Yeah, and then she gets her pudding juice there, right where you're gonna put your mayonnaise. You don't want that. And I didn't want to sound. I didn't mean to sound like Bill Cosby for a second there. But
So-
like, you know, but yeah, dude, and then his feet are tramping in milk.
Well, no. Not
Wait,
at
that
all.
didn't happen
They're
yet.
not even having freaky sex yet until he reaches over her shoulder,
Freaky sex.
sticks his fingers in jelly, and blow in her mouth.
Yeah, and he did like the 2-finger thing in her mouth, and she's like, I don't think she was even waiting for it. He threw a gob of jelly in her mouth, and she was like,
And then they're all loud kissing.
because he's trying to lap up all the jelly, just slopped it.
Grabs a gallon of whole motherfucking milk. His bird's like, is that 2%? I'm like, it's Wings Hauser, goddammit. He wants whole milk. And then glug 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 on her, and then glug 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 on him, and then we got milk boobs, and then
He dumped it all in her head. I'm sure she enjoyed that. He's like, oh great, I'm gonna smell wonderful tomorrow.
and then there's more food.
Dried milk.
And then he picks up the fucking sprayer from the sink.
And it's very
He's
spraying.
like,
It's like
and it's like,
must not be much water pressure out there.
who's gonna clean up this fucking floor? I mean, okay, I understand, when you're in the midst of fucking having sex, right? Some stuff you're like, you don't think about the aftermath. So it's like, you think when they were done fucking this, we'll get the floor and be like, damn it. Now we gotta clean all of this milk and water and food that's just soaked in milk and water and his cum and her pussy juice.
The same fucking shit happens to me when I'm done, because I end up looking around. After I'm done, I'm like, that's my favorite shirt. Or that was my sock I just splooged in.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Or you end up like, dark and you end up using your shirt to wipe your donger off, and you're like, can't go to bed with a wet donger.
Oh yeah, and I forgot during that whole
He'll catch a cold.
During that whole fucking time, of course, there was the saxy sex music.
Sex music that it continued throughout the entire film during inappropriate times.
So anyway, blah blah fucking blah. We cut to this chick going into like this bar where dudes singing and sweeping.
Very delicious to the thief about an hour ago. And yonder stands the yellow-haired one, screaming at the top of her lungs. I know they done wrong, but their paws are one, taught them how to use the gun.
And of course, it's that guy. There's another one of those it's that guy.
You're like, hey, it's that guy.
So he offers her some coffee.
Can I get you a cup of coffee?
Yeah, sure.
Good. I just made it. It's real delicious.
And it's the guy, if you don't reckon, you might recognize him from One Flew the Cuckoo's Nest. What the fuck? God damn it.
It doesn't matter. Because they're talking about her looking for a stripper job.
Do you know of any jobs in this town for a dancer?
Gosh, no, I don't know of any job for a dancer. But I'll tell you something, down the road over at the recreation center, every Saturday night after bingo, they usually have a dance.
No, I meant more like topless.
Oh. You mean,
Yeah.
oh, heavens. Can I get you some nuts or something, huh?
Whenever Kmart Take from Sons of Anarchy, which I guess is Latin Johnny, comes in and grabs her up. And this scene is fucking amazing. Like the screaming back and forth. I'm going to play it here.
I'm not serious.
Oh, wait a minute. What are you doing? Wait. What motherfucker, son of a fucker?
I'm gonna rip you again. I'm gonna rip your tits off.
No, please. Shut up! Shut up! What are you doing? Shut up!
Yeah, you're watching it, and you're like, what the fuck? Wait, whoa, wow. Motherfucker! Like that totally sent him into a rage.
And then Take fucking shoots him. But
didn't.
Well, he takes the girl outside, and then we find out
He
didn't
shot
shoot
around him. It's
Yeah.
like, oh, good shooting, Tig. Cheswick. Fucking Cheswick. That was his name in One Flew the Cuckoo's Nest because he wanted my cigarettes.
Oh. So I kind of got the order wrong.
Okay.
I'm not going back through and showing anymore, but now is where the milk sex scene came in. There was the loud kissing, foreplay, freakiness.
Oh, shit,
That's
right.
This scene happened, and then milk sex
Then the
happened.
milk sex
but I'm not going back, and we're not fucking
Let's not worry
reliving
about it.
that.
We don't need to relive that.
No, we
Nobody wants
don't.
to relive that. Thank you.
So we cut to a photo shoot, and the director guy is fucking talking for how fucking long, Terry?
And what brought you here?
Movies.
Movies? Do you want to be an actress? Or do you want to be a star?
Both.
I mean, this dude's still just begun. This dude's like a giant or something. It's like everybody seems so small next to him. He's all creepy.
He looks like a mix between Bull from Night Court and fucking what the hell's his name? That dude from Stranger Things.
Oh yeah, David Harbour. Yeah, he looks like Richard Mall.
Slash.
Wow,
David
so we
Harbour.
have two fucking Kmart fucking Night Court people in this. Kmart Marsha Warfield and Kmart fucking Bull. Remember, they were both the fucking bailiffs.
You're right.
she was
You're right.
Roz.
Yeah, shit.
So anyway.
So Roz and Bull were the bad. Well, no, she wasn't a bad. She was a cop.
Yeah, she was the cop. And that's all you saw her for was in that beginning.
She should have continued.
Yeah, because
But that character was awesome.
I think she would have gave Wings Hauser's character fucking direction because he has none in this movie.
None.
He just
none.
All over the
and
fucking
people
place.
are trying to direct him into which way to go, and there's other cops that are doing their jobs, not Wings.
So blah blah fucking blah. I'm skipping over some shit. I have 3 pages of notes. Not all of it's necessary. So
not all of it.
We're gonna cut to the 16-year-old. She was the girl that Latin Johnny Kmart Tig grabbed up, right?
Right.
So we cut to her in a shower in slow motion, and she's supposedly 16, but we're getting all kinds of nudity, and it's just slightly weird when you say character's supposed to be 16, but whatever. But as she's slow-mo showering, we get we get Wings Hauser and his girlfriend in the tub.
It's right on the money for him.
And they're all having tub sex. That is intercut with the 16-year-old slow-mo showering.
Right, and you're like, what the fuck's happening? What?
And then it cuts back to
Powder
Wings
boobs.
Hauser fucking... Well, okay, I wasn't even going to bring that up. But
Well,
it
yeah,
had
but it's
Latin
three-
Johnny putting fucking powder on a chick's
Yeah,
fucking cleavage.
3 scenes that none of them made any sense together, you know, with fucking stupid music going. But like, anyway, but so the chick in the tub gets up and she's like, you know, she wants him to go down and toss some salads.
Don't drown.
Oh, and he fucking goes down on her.
He fucking does.
For fucking how goddamn long? Kids?
Oh, kids, sorry.
Forever. 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 Forever.
Is it creepy that we put kids saying forever over top of tub licking?
Tub licking. Yeah, never tub lick. Well,
Oh,
you know,
okay.
But,
So-
but here's the thing. Here's the thing. He had to do it while there was obvious bubble bath solution down there. So, you know, they say not to soak in tubs with like the bubble bath solution too long, especially for guys, because it'll hurt your wiener.
Yeah, but also it's like, you
You
know,
know,
I
like-
guess that puts a whole new spin on wash your mouth out with soap.
Yeah, right.
So, anyway, so the slow-mo 16-year-old shower scene ends up turning into Psycho.
A really cheap version of Psycho. But
So as we're, oh yeah, and that's intercut with the fucking Wings girlfriend coming.
She is so believable. Brilliant.
right. And you're like, great. Thank you, Wings Hauser. You know, this was your vision.
Yeah.
You know, to like put the over all your dialogue, you know, so you couldn't fucking hear. And sometimes you had the camera so far away and no boom mic, you were actually carrying on dialogue and didn't even care. You were like, fuck it, this might be important in the movie.
Well, this is actually the part you're talking about because it blah blah fucking blah. It cuts to the crime scene where we have dead Janet and another fucking
damn it.
chick. Oh, I guess it'd be the powder boobed chick.
Powder boobs.
And you know, Wings Hauser's looking around. He's getting bitched at by the dude from like Tango and Cash.
Right,
whatever.
Tango, Cash, Scrooge. He was,
Dilbert's what his name is.
Delbert,
In it. But anyway, he's getting
he
bitched
says
at.
it 3 different ways.
He's getting bitched at in this.
Said you'd pick her up if she came back. Well, she's back, Jack. I told you, didn't I? Nobody believed me. I seen it 100 times. Nobody believed me. I told you she'd be back, didn't I, Jack?
Yeah, Delbert, you told me, huh? Okay, I'm wrong, you're right. What do you want from me?
Because, you know, Dilbert's doing his fucking job.
Yeah?
You know, Dilbert's on the fucking case. It's like Tango and Cash showed up and was like, hey, dude, we want you to go take down fucking Boogly Fingers fucking, what was the bad guy in that one? Fucking,
And what?
Jack Palance was the bad guy in that, I think, wasn't
Oh,
it?
and Tango Cash,
Tango
yeah.
Cash, yeah.
I forgot what we were talking about there for a second.
Yeah.
So anyway.
You're my number one.
Blah blah fucking blah. Wings makes a wanted poster for Latin Johnny, and then we cut to fucking goddamn Latin Johnny walking through the streets of LA with fucking jazz music over top. For how fucking long, Terry?
Long time.
And then we cut the cops putting up and sharing said posters for how fucking long?
Forever. 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 Forever.
Long time.
And then, you know, this goes on so long that, like, you know, Latin Johnny, Kmart Tig, Latin Johnny, whatever.
Take Latin Johnny.
He fucking ends up tearing some posters down. Gets a fucking pizza. tears down some more posters. Well, he tears down one poster. There's like 15 around it. It's like taking that one down ain't gonna do a goddamn fucking thing. So whatever. I don't care, man.
Me neither. I mean, after a while, it started. The movie weared on you. You were like,
it's a fun movie. It's
fun.
It's bizarre. It's whack. It's like it's craziness.
The music's all over the fucking place.
But yeah, it does kind of wear on you because we cut to the goddamn boogly boogly hand director and Latin Johnny.
Now I can't even go outside. I have never been arrested. I've never gone to jail, and I'll be damned if I'm gonna bend over, grab ankle, and make a bullseye out of my butt for cell block fucking C. Thank you very much.
Then take care of him.
What are you, brain dead? You don't think if I killed this dick, they're not gonna put another dick on my case and up my ass?
Just because he saw you with the girl doesn't mean you killed her. Even if they pick you up, they still have to try you in a court of law, and that won't be easy. Believe me, you'll be out in no time.
No time? Don't talk to me about time. I don't want to be there in the first place. Okay? Okay, shut the fuck up!
Let's just forget about everything.
Oh, forget everything? Great, terrific. Poof, gone. Fuck me.
We cut to the goddamn boogly boogly hand director and Latin Johnny talking about the film that they're making. That they're making, The Art of Dying.
I finished the first 5 reels of the film. It's still rough. There's no music yet, no special effects, and I need 2 more scenes. I hate to show my films unfinished, but since you're in such a bad mood...
Bad mood?
I thought it would cheer you up.
Do we have a title yet?
The Art of Dying.
Oh, brilliant.
I know.
You see what they did there? That's the title of this movie.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck at all.
So blah blah fucking blah. Since we have already noticed that the killer guy is imitating movies.
Right.
Fucking goddamn Dilbert and fucking
Dilbert
hasn't. No, he's not yet.
The
Nobody's
girl
figured it out, but
detective.
we figured it out
Maybe we should call
because
it Dilbert.
it cuts to 2 guys in a fucking chained up in a fucking shower like Scarface.
What the fuck, man? That's not real, is it?
I know. It looks scary.
Should have been called Dilbert Figures It Out while Hauser has milk fucks.
So, the director dude chainsaws the first guy, and it's pretty fucking awesomely bad. And then he chainsaws the second guy, same awfully bad.
Beyond Pacino.
They didn't even try kicking him or anything. Like, these guys have no defensive moves. Their feet aren't tied down. Hop up!
So we cut to Wings Hauser on the beach with a charcoal grill cooking. Whatever, his girlfriend just comes up on a horse.
Hi.
Well, hello.
What's cooking?
Little chicken?
Yeah,
And he's surprised, like, where the fuck did you get that horse?
Where'd you find a horse?
Friend.
Friend.
Yeah, friend.
Let me get this straight. You got another friend who lives down at the beach besides me, and he owns horses.
Yeah.
why don't you just turn around and ride back into the sunset, all right?
So are we.
So they
I
have
genuinely wanted to know.
They have a whole argument about how Winks doesn't even know her fucking name and blah blah. Here,
I can't take this shit anymore. I mean, I've been seeing you for 6 months. I don't know your last name, Christ. I don't know where you live. Hell, lady, I don't even know your area code.
818.
The Valley. You see, the problem is you come and you go whenever you want. You know, I don't know. It's like a one-night stand that never goes away.
I'm sorry you feel that way. That's the way I like it.
The way you like it. What about the way I like it?
You don't like it?
I like it, but
It beats marriage?
definitely beats marriage.
More argument of it's like a relationship.
About their relationship,
Right,
yeah.
and you're like, but the whole time I'm watching, I'm like, it's Huck. It's fucking Huck. Because he had an argument with his woman, and then he punched a cop.
Then what's the problem, Jack?
The problem is we got nothing but problems. God, I mean, I don't even know who you are.
I got about an hour. We can spend it out here fighting, or we can spend it inside fucking.
You see?
Personally, doesn't matter to me. I like them both.
You know, the only thing I got to say is it's been really tough on men through the 70s and the 80s when it comes to women. And I tell you, if this is any indication of what the 90s is going to be like, to hell with it, I'll go gay. I mean, I'll become some gay traffic officer passing out tickets on Santa Monica Boulevard with a pink pen. You hear me? No cuffs. God, I mean, can't we just have straight sex like normal people? I mean, look, wow, I got an idea. I'll be on top. How's that?
But so, anyway.
The only thing he didn't do in this was punch a cop.
Surprisingly.
He didn't punch a cop, did he?
No, I don't think so. So blah blah fucking blah. The director hangs a chick. I can't figure out what movie this is supposed to be. They don't say. It's like the chick hanging, but then they have the rope to her knees, up to her ankles.
Yeah, they probably ran out of ideas.
Oh, I don't know. There's probably something, but there's something I can't fucking... Whatever. It does not fucking matter.
I look on the side of your sheet. It just says blah 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 blah.
Blah blah blah. Wings and Delbert talk about how the killer copies movies.
They all seem to have several things in common.
Yeah?
Yeah. Like one, they're all between the ages of 16 and 22. Two, they're all aspiring actors, actresses, or models. And three, none of them are native Californians. I think this guy is filming people as he kills them. You know that guy that was shot in the head? Deer hunter. You know those two girls that were wrapped up in a shower curtain? Psycho.
Psycho. Come on, Delbert. Get to the point, will you?
I think we should check out acting classes, film schools, motion picture labs, and anybody who's purchased a film camera.
You any idea how many acting classes there are in Hollywood alone, huh? I got an idea. Why don't you check out the acting classes?
What are you gonna do?
Me, I'm gonna hit the streets. Sooner or later, that sick son of a bitch is gonna end up there. L'chaim, y'all.
Blah blah blah. Killer kills another dude by stabbing him through the hand, and Latin Johnny chokes him.
Right. Well, I thought at first it was the dude who was, it don't matter.
Yeah, it does not.
It doesn't matter.
So blah blah fucking blah. Wings is having another argument with his girlfriend, and he blames PMS.
Thank you.
For what, the gift? You're welcome.
The gift. This isn't a gift. This is you dressing up your Barbie doll.
Great. You don't like it? If you don't like it, then I'll take it back, all right?
Well, sex toys and negligees really aren't the most romantic gift ideas.
Well, excuse me. I thought you were into this kind of thing. I wouldn't have bought it unless I thought that.
No, you're into this kind of thing.
Jesus Christ, what is it? Is this PMS, huh? 5 days of hell?
That was the argument here that was kind of like the other one.
Yeah, but
it's waiting for a 5-day hell.
But also,
I was like, dude.
Also, it's just like, it's like, is this necessary that you put this argument in there? No.
I mean, what is it with women You can't please them. I go out, I buy you something nice. You want something else? What do you want a box of chocolate?
Candy would be
Candy,
nice.
great. How about a bunch of roses?
Long stem.
Long stem roses in a goddamn vase, and you can mount them on your Harley, all right?
This isn't about me, and this isn't about women.
Right.
This is about you and your
That's
frustrations.
right. Yeah. Throw it around, turn it around, put it on
Or just
me.
go find the guy you're really pissed off at and take it out on him.
Why don't you shut the fuck up? Oh, that's good. Now we're gonna hit each other, huh? You want to be alone? You want to spend the night alone? Great. You spend the night alone. Come out of here.
And now you cannot tell me this shit is written. This seemed a lot ad-lib.
Yeah, his end seemed a lot ad-lib.
He in every film I've seen that bastard in so far, he's been ad-libbed. You know,
Who knows?
I don't know.
So, blah fucking blah. In that scene where Delbert, whatever, was talking to Wings about, you know, the movies, he's like, we should investigate acting classes and all this kind of stuff.
Right.
So
the
that's
logical thing to do.
Wings sends him off, but what does Wings do? He wanders around the streets of LA with jazz music over top, just wandering around, like,
yes,
hoping to randomly run into Latin Johnny.
And this is great because Delbert, whatever the fuck, tells him he basically gave him the keys to the car and he could have got in and drove to the promised land. But no, he tells him exactly what to do, what any good cop would have done, which is what Delbert's doing. And he's like, no, I'm just gonna walk around. I think that's better.
So as Wings is randomly walking around the streets of LA, he runs into a crazy preacher that rants for quite some time.
If Jesus calls you up and you are not at home, you are not there, baby, you better hope and you better pray that your machine is on to take a message, because you must return his call, or you have to return his call, and the number is in the book, baby. So call him up today before it's too late to get off the path of whoredom and pimpitude. You, yes you, brother, you who are lying and murdering your way through life without the fear, for he who will cast his darkness upon his brethren without thank you, brother, because I'm parched.
Yeah, another unnecessary 15 minutes of the film gone.
So Wings walks up to him, gives him a drink of his flask. Dude freaks out that it's alcohol, devil juice, all that stuff, and rants again.
Fire water! Devil juice! You better get right with the Lord, man. Is your life bad? I think that it is. You got to see the beast, man. The light of Jesus. Get back here, baby. I'm talking to you.
You say devil juice. I'm convinced the guy said jiffle juice. I'm pretty much convinced that there's a lot of people, background actors and frontline actors, who flew up their lines, and Wings was like, fuck it. We'll fix it in non-post because
We're
he
just
never
not going to
fixed it.
fix it, yeah. So randomly, he really does randomly run into goddamn Latin Johnny. And they're just looking at each other.
For a hot second.
And then Wiggs is like...
He's an inch away from him. He could have grabbed him with his arm.
Tackled him, done anything. But no, they just stand there, and then fucking Latin Johnny takes off. Wings hesitates for a second, and then he takes off.
He gives him a minute.
And then we have a long fucking chase scene.
Dude.
Long.
I'm gonna say it now. Most inept cop ever. We've ever seen. Most inept cop. I'm pretty sure these cops in Nick Millard movies could have fucking got that guy by, you know. But Wings, no. He likes to stretch things out, make everything more difficult.
He's running down the fucking street, well, sidewalk, when he just randomly falls.
Think about it. He's like,
he doesn't trip on anything. He just,
He's like, I just smoked a cigarette. Let's go for a fucking run. Let's see if I can chase this dude down.
Latin Johnny runs out into the fucking street and gets hit by a fucking car. But, you know, Wings is still, like, on the ground.
Looking at him.
And dude gets up and he starts hobbling away when he gets hit by another fucking car.
Like, this time, really hard.
Yeah.
You know, like, the first one was just like, ow, my leg. The second was, he gone.
So... do you think Wings has to go back to the station, do any paperwork, stay at the scene? No, because it cuts right to him walking down the beach with a bottle of fucking champagne, drunk as fuck.
just pouring some in the ocean, wasting that like wasting our time in film.
Sits down and all that fucking shit, drinking, walking and drinking and sitting and drinking. And there's saxophone music, of course.
And I know you're probably wondering, like, is there like an authority figure in this film that
that Wings has to report to?
Like report to? Or,
yeah, we were wondering this at this point, fucking too.
Is there anybody else?
Because Wings barely
Gilbert
seems to
that
be
yells
ever
him?
at fucking work.
No, ever.
Because he goes home drunk with his half-empty bottle of champagne and a flower, gives it to his fucking girl.
I was outside trying to celebrate by myself, but I didn't like it.
What are we celebrating?
Victory. I nailed that son of a bitch, Latin Jerry.
And keeps giving her fucking drinks from the fucking champagne, just poured in her mouth like he poured the fucking milk in her mouth.
Yeah, Wings doesn't wait for you to ask for something, he just automatically does it. Like if you were at his house and he had like a plate of hors d'oeuvres and you looked at it one time, he would, chances are, would put like a little thing together before even you would he would go bleh, and they force it into your mouth. You're like, oh dude, okay. Yes, it's very good, thank you.
So anyway.
How about some drink? Alright! Jeez, Wings, I can drink, dude.
He climbs on top. Ugh. And then it cuts.
You're like, ugh. Because, yeah, you've seen enough of Wings and his ass and, yeah.
And then blah, blah, fucking blah. We
face.
actually cut to the fucking police station where the captain is
finally appears after an hour in.
And we find out that, Latin Johnny wasn't the dude. We all knew this, but Wings finds out.
You want to see me, Captain? I don't want to see, hear, or know you exist in this city until that case is closed. You got that? You're suspended without pay.
He was just doing his job, Captain.
He killed the wrong man. What the hell are you talking about? 2 more bodies. Same M.O.
Yeah, everybody knows a hell of a lot more than Wings. This is the audience, side characters, people that didn't even see the film know more than the character.
Wings gets yelled at by said captain.
Right.
You got an officer of the law injured. A good cop. A sister. A what? A sister. A sister. That don't play well with me. You're lucky you're not under the jail. Did you not tell him to pick the man up for questioning?
Yeah.
You get the hell out of here. Before I put my foot so deep up your ass, your breath will smell like shoe polish.
What, you want me out of here? Huh? You want me out of here?
You're deaf? Yes. I want you out. And leave the gun and badge.
Oh, this is where Wings does his acting ability of, I just repeat back what you said to me. Get out of my office. You want me out of this office? You want me out of this office now? How about I'm out of this office? I'm out of this office now. And he's like, yeah.
And then
get out of the office.
And then he calls his captain a racist asshole.
Around here, it's my way or the highway. I run this show. You're just a pony in my circus. And you're a racist asshole. What'd you call me? I called you a racist asshole.
And I'm like, how? Why?
And then the girl that was trying so hard to hide her British accent, which we never brought up until now, she calls him a racist asshole.
Do you hear that? Call me a racist.
No, Captain. He called you a racist asshole.
And then Delbert basically calls him a racist asshole.
And we're like, but where? What? I don't understand.
By this point, dude, I was completely not paying attention half
I was
the time.
numb to this, from the milk section ship.
Until we cut to goddamn Wings Hauser on suspension, and what does he do on suspension? He sits on a beach and feeds alcohol to a rabbit.
We're not kidding.
Obviously.
Yeah, like banana, rama, damma. He's sitting there feeding the fucking bunny drinks, and next thing you know, chick who he doesn't know her name, comes up and goes, "Dude, here to see you."
Jack, there's somebody here to see you.
Tell him to go away.
It's a reporter.
Then tell him to fuck himself.
You tell him.
And he's like, "Tell him fuck himself," just like fucking Wings Hauser would do. I'm pretty sure this is how Wings Hauser acts to everybody.
So he does get himself up, almost steps on the rabbit.
Yeah, he's like an inch away from. He's like, it's like Gary Busey, the fucking documentary series. You know, Winghauser would play it perfectly.
And then it's the killer guy that's there. It doesn't matter. He's pretending to be something he's not, but he's just he's creeping on the girlfriend.
Are you an actress?
No, I'm not. Why would you ask that?
You look awfully familiar.
Well, unless you saw a high school production of Joan of Arc in Mendocino County in 1982. I don't think so.
Joan of Arc? Really? Burned at the stake. Can you imagine?
Keep creeping on the girlfriend for a straight minute, okay? After she dips out the scene, here comes Wings, standing there all weird in his fucking trench coat. I'm not sure if he's naked or not. Who knows? But anyway, he's standing there, and Bull Harbor is eating grapes, chocolates, on the chair. Whatever's on the table, he's you know, just helping himself to it, which Wings never responds to. I'm like, this dude flies off the handle over the littlest things, and this guy is literally just eating his hors d'oeuvres right off his table. He says nothing.
Well, he does kick him out.
Why don't you take your camera, your news, and your fat ass, and you get the hell out of my house before I throw you out, all right?
You don't have to get violent, Jack.
You don't want me to get violent? Then you get the hell out of here.
Okay, Jack.
Get the hell out of my house!
I'm on my way.
So, I don't care, dude. I don't.
We weren't supposed to act like this when we came back.
Yeah, but we're already 2 pages of notes in, so...
That's your fault. You wouldn't stop writing.
So blah, blah, fucking blah. It doesn't fucking matter. What matters is the killer stalks the girlfriend. You know, following her while she's driving her bike. While Wings is in his apartment, fucking looking around and finds a fucking body.
Hooray for Hollywood.
Was it the one in the red jumpsuit?
Yeah, or whatever. Leotardy type thing.
Fuck.
So it doesn't matter. Blah, blah, fucking blah. The girlfriend drives to her own house, because, you know, Wings knows nothing about her. We didn't even know she had a house, but she drives out to her house in the middle of the fucking woods. The killer creeps by the window. Hello!
Hi, Bull Harbor here.
And then he comes in, attacks her. We find out she's a cop first. I forgot about that. She puts on her cop shirt.
Yeah, and we're like, whoa, wait, she's a cop, or she'd take one of Wings' fucking shirts when he was a, you know, just a deputy.
So they fight for a little bit.
Get the fuck away from me!
She runs outside, tries to Rod Coonson up a hill. He grabs her, they tumble down. He knocks her the fuck out.
I don't know why she, like, ran in the first place. She was doing pretty alright whooping his ass. I mean, by those fucking spiral steps, which I think spiral steps are pretty cool. I like them. Just throw that in there. But anyway, yeah, she kicked him in the fucking stomach, then kicked him in the face, and I'm like, she might as well stand there and whoop his ass, because it doesn't look like Bull Harbor's got much.
So blah blah fucking blah. Wings finds an invitation to the premiere of The Art of Dying.
Right, you're like, yay.
Son of a bitch. Son of a...
Again, they're throwing their title in there.
So he goes there, walks inside, sees his girlfriend tied up like Joan of Arc, like over top of wood. He's sitting there with his gun.
Right.
And the killer guy comes out with a torch.
For starters, why don't we lose the gun?
And says, throw down your gun. It's like, you have no leverage.
I can shoot you in your face, whatever.
But Wings puts down the gun.
Because Wings is the most inept cop ever.
Dude, fucking...
Monologue.
No, dude, dump gas.
Well, first he goes, monologue, monologue, monologue.
Best seat in the house, front row center, you like?
I like it.
Officer Klein has been telling me all about you, Jack. She's very open and honest after a little prodding.
Officer? Are you a cop? You a goddamn cop? All right, fella. This has gone far enough. Now listen to me. Nobody wants to hurt you anymore. But you're sick and you need some help.
Sick? Oh no, I'm way beyond sick.
Then he starts to pour the gas, and you're like, wait a fucking minute! You mean tell me that this asshole They didn't even have gas anywhere near the vicinity. You could have just bed, done. Goodbye.
But no, we still got like 15 minutes left. So yay! So whatever.
I don't want to do 15 minutes.
The killer talks about how he has 2 cameras. I have one on the cam. I have one on the boyfriend watching me.
2 cameras. One on your lady as she burns. And one on her lover as he watches. Can you imagine?
Kmart Kurt Fuller looking motherfucker.
Right.
They go back and forth for a while.
She's got nothing to do with this. She's innocent.
You killed my friend!
I loved him.
I understand.
And now I'm going to kill your friend. And you're going to watch.
Come on, Jack, give me some more.
You want to do
Come
this?
on, Jack, give me more.
Damn it!
Come on, Jack.
Don't you hurt her.
That's it. Come on, Jack, give me more. Yes.
Don't you hurt
Yes.
her.
Yes.
Don't you?
Oh,
Don't.
yes.
She kicks the torch out of his fucking hand.
Yeah, then he
Wing shoots him once in the neck, but he instantly gets up and. So we get a fucking chase scene now.
Another chase scene.
Through hallways, through alleys, locked gates, up a fire escape, on a roof.
On a roof.
Wing shoots him a fucking gun
He's
in
like,
the leg.
stop. I love this. The guy's reaction. Stop shooting me.
Stop shooting me.
And then Wing just keeps kicking him in the fucking ribs.
And I'm like, that's an odd reaction for the main bad guy who just got done killing the fuck out of a bunch of people in a most brutal fashion to say. So he kicks him into the light. And
Oh
then,
yeah, to the sign,
into
yeah.
the sign, right, a neon sign. Then he fucking gets him up onto the big ass sign and shit.
Camel billboard. Remember when those were a fucking thing?
Right.
And Wings is gonna shoot him, but dude's like, well, dude whines and says some shit.
Please don't shoot. No, 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 no.
All right.
He's like, nah, you don't understand, and blah, 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 blah. He's like, oh,
Wings is like, alright, he puts his gun down,
I
like,
do understand or something. He's like, oh, you do?
You understand?
I understand.
Thank you.
All right.
and then he kicks him off the billboard.
Ah! You know, and then he goes, and you know, and you're thinking, okay, Wings is about to have something really cool to say. No!
I really understand.
What does Wings say? I do understand.
Dude
And
lands
you're
on Valentino's star.
Understand what? The dude was a fucking weirdo. Like to put. What part of this do you understand, Wings? You didn't even know to find anybody. In fact, we should be thanking Dilbert.
Most likely. So, you know, so Wings is safe, the girlfriend's safe. They have a fucking moment.
So Gretchen, what about this guy who lives at the beach with the horse?
You're the only guy at the beach. I rented the horse.
And what about where you live, Gretchen Klein?
With you.
What, I got nothing to say about this, huh?
No. Jack,
Yeah?
will you please move in with you?
Where they're basically talking, but then like
dry humping?
Yeah, it's like, well, dude, I'm sure that fucking actress doesn't appreciate you fucking grinding your cock into her.
Meanwhile, like the EMS and the cops are all trying to clean up the scene while you're
It's
sitting
some
there
dude,
driving
and
against the
it's some
fucking window.
muscly
Stop
dude,
it!
some muscly dude in pink undies rollerblades right past the fucking camera.
I know. And I'm sitting there. At first, I looked at you like, dude, did a guy naked just roll past the camera? You're like, I think he had pink undies.
But then, like, yeah, the camera pans and keeps panning until we see the Hollywood side. Then we get credits and more jazz music. Oh my god. This was... Yes, I know our enthusiasm wasn't probably what it seemed like it should have been, because this movie is crazy. This movie is fun, but it's kind of a soul killer, because I think we're just so, like, This is inept. This is inept filmmaking, inept music. It's just like the pacing is all over the fucking place. And this movie is like, it starts off with, you know, him and Marsha Warfield talking about like sex, throwing a bitch out of a fucking window, and then it slows down hard. And then it like picks up again. And then it slows down.
Yeah.
Hard. Yeah.
Yeah, and then like you're like, and like the character, you can't really get in. Like you cannot, like you can't support that fucking character. I was more interested to see what Dilbert was up to.
Yeah, I wish that his fucking partner would have been around more, because it might have, like, you know, made his character have some kind of aim
or direction,
not just wandering around LA like
walk around
Latin Johnny.
Everybody tells me what to do about my job and stuff. Yeah. And then we had to listen to Latin Johnny talk like that. You're like, oh my fairness mountain up my face.
So as of the time of filming this was still on YouTube. So if you feel like you want to see the whole thing, because we didn't talk about some stuff.
It's okay.
You can check it out.
Maybe we did that just to save our own brains. Whatever. Dive on in.
Yeah.
Get yourself a nice big spoonful of fucking
peanut butter and jelly and milk, and like, you know, rub it on yourself and watch this movie.
And talking like that. And then you have like jazz music all over the thing with trumpets.
Just so much. On that note, for Gutter Bird, this has been another one of the worst movies on YouTube. Worst movies on YouTube. We'll see you later.
Whew. You know,
at least I'm glad, at least next week we at least have, after that, which felt like 4 hours of Wings House, or at least we only have like an hour-long Nick Millard movie, which will probably feel like 4 hours of fucking Nick Millard stupidness.
Nick Millard. Yeah. Nick Millard. Fucking dude, you can only have so much Wings House.
Yeah, dude, that was a lot of Wings Hauser, man. He was in almost every fucking shot.
That was like a supreme pizza of fucking Wings House that I did not want or ask for.